Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Axellsya Siswanto, and you can call me Axel. I am a student in Diponegoro University, and my major is taxation. Now I'm in the fourth semester. So today, I'm gonna share some information that I think is really important for you to understand it. But before I start my presentation, I would like to say thank you for inviting me today. So, do you ever think why we should pay the tax? Is that really important for us to pay the tax? Those questions are related to my topic today. So the topic of my presentation is the importance of pay tax. And I have divided into 3 points. The first point is the definition of tax. The second point is the function of tax. And the last point is the importance of pay tax. Firstly, the definition. From the web that I researched, where tax is an enforceable contribution exposed on all Indonesian citizens, foreign national and resident who have resided for 183 cumulative days within a 12-month period. And from my opinion, taxes are due that must be paid by the people or the taxpayer to the state for the benefit of the government and the welfare of general public. And now, let's move on to the second point. The second point is the function of tax. We know that tax has a very important role in the life of state. So basically, tax has several functions. The first function is budgetary function, which is the tax function to finance all expense related to the government process. And the second function is regulatory function, which is the tax function that used by the government as a tool to achieve a certain goals and complement the budget function. And the third function is stability function, which is the tax that makes the government have fund to carry out the policy related to the price stability, so it could control the inflation. And the last function is income retribution function, which is the tax that used to finance all public interest. And now the last point. The last point is the importance of pay tax. Before I started the presentation, I have asked you some question, right? And at this point, I will answer the question. Why we should pay the tax? Because paying the taxes are our obligation. But why? Because if you are an Indonesian citizen or maybe foreign national or resident who have resided for 183 cumulative days within a 12-month period, it means that you have an obligation to pay the tax for the government. And the second reason is because it could help the process of your business. If you have, or maybe if you want to make your own business, you should make the NPWP. And for the example, if you want to make your own bank account by the name of your own company, you should have the NPWP as a condition from the bank. And the last reason is we need to contribute to the country. It is important for you to know that the collected tax will not be directly enjoyed by the taxpayer, because we know tax is used to the public interest rather than the individually. For the example, to finance the road, to finance the public facilities, the public transportation, school, and the other. And three of them are the reason why we should pay the tax. And this is the end of my presentation. And I'd like to finish by saying, paying the tax is one of our obligations for the government. And if we don't care about this, don't blame the government if you see the broken road or maybe if you complain about public facilities. So give your positive feedback to your country by paying the tax. Thank you for your attention. Is there any question? If there is any question, please comment down below. And thank you. Have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.